Okay, first and most important of the entire process is make sure that the front bumper area is completely clean here. Make sure you get off all the dirt, dust, bugs. I recommend if you got one of these with the netting on it, try to use that to clean it up, because anything that's underneath there is going to show up in the vinyl. So get it as clean as possible and you'll be best off. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and open up the vinyl packaging here and remove the vinyl roll. Alright, and it's okay that it's rolled up like this. We're going to smooth it out a bit and it should conform just fine to the actual bumper. I recommend go ahead and kind of lay it out, and using your supplied squeegee, just kind of make sure the transfer tape is on good to the vinyl. Make sure there's no heavy wrinkles or creases or anything in it. If you want to, you could lay it out for a couple hours or whatever, but it's not needed. Just make sure that's on good. And just kind of dry fit it, just kind of see what it looks like. Looks like it should fit just fine, just perfect. Next step is go ahead and use your application solution that's provided in the kit. We're going to go ahead and spray the entire area here, and we're going to spray the back of the vinyl once we peel this off. So let's go ahead and spray this. You can be pretty thorough about it. Just spray a good amount on there. Don't be too shy. You should have plenty of solution. Next step, what we're going to do is slowly and carefully peel the backing off. Vinyl. And go ahead and spray the vinyl also. Put a nice good amount of solution on there. Make sure the bumper's good. And let's go ahead and place it on. Since it's a wet application, you will be able to move it around a bit. Make sure it's lined up exactly where you want it. You can kind of peel this back just a little bit so you can kind of look and see. Make sure it's just right. And once you've got that, using your supplied squeegee, you're going to want to start from the center and work your way out. And essentially what we're going to be doing is eliminating all of the solution that is between the vinyl and the bumper. You're going to get a few wrinkles here, but that's okay. We're going to get rid of these later. So just kind of work it good. Make sure you get a nice firm pressure on it. The application, this transfer tape here is meant to help protect the vinyl while you squeegee it, and it keeps it all together and nice and good for applying it. Just try to get out as much as you can of all the bubbles or any major creases you see. And the next thing we're going to do is just let it sit for a minute here, and we're going to let it dry and try to get these edges to start to adhere, and then we're going to peel this backing off. What we want to do is start to get these edges to dry a bit here. That's usually where all the solution kind of collects once you're squeegeeing it out. We just want to get them to dry so we can start to remove this transfer tape. You might use a hairdryer or a heat gun just on low, just to kind of help the process a little bit. Okay, now that the edges should be decently dry and ready to stick to the bumper, we're going to try to peel this transfer tape back. Using your supplied solution again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to spray solution on the outside of this transfer tape here. What that's going to do is that's going to soak into the material, into that transfer tape, and it's going to help that that adhesive on the back to be a little less sticky. We're going to let it sit for just a couple seconds here, and then we're going to try to peel this off. Okay, so grab this corner here, and it looks like the vinyl is adhering quite well there. We're going to slowly and carefully peel this back at a nice flat angle like this, and at the corner, and just lay it back down with your finger, and you should be just fine. Alright, next we just want to use a nice clean dry cloth, and we're going to use a little bit of heat, and we got these wrinkles here at the bottom. We want to try to get rid of that, but let's go ahead and just kind of easily and carefully use this here on the edges. Kind of work around these wrinkles here. If there's anything major, like this is a good crease right here, we're going to use some heat on that. These other ones we might be able to eliminate with just the rag. Work your way around the corners. Alright, and just using just a little bit of heat, we're going to apply some heat to that area and then wipe it down. And you'll see that crease just went right away. Apply some heat to this area and wipe it down. And that crease is completely eliminated. You don't want to hold the heat too much on it because the heat actually causes it not to stick, but it helps mold the actual vinyl. So you just want to put a little bit of heat and then wipe it down. A little bit of heat and wipe it down. And just continue this process all the way around, anywhere there's creases or wrinkles, and that should eliminate most everything. Now that you've pretty much gotten all the good wrinkles out and stuff, everything should be nice and smooth and flat. Using your supplied squeegee, and very carefully, we're going to want to get all this little extra part here along the top and along the bottom. We're going to want to fold those over into the creases so it gives it that nice clean installed look. So just slowly and carefully feed that right into the slots, just like that.